Hi, and thank you for joining us on Pro Picks. My name is Church, and today we're looking at the EVGA SuperNOVA 850G2 power supply. Now, we here at ProBuild Systems use EVGA graphics cards almost exclusively for our NVIDIA offerings, and they just make fantastic stuff for a great price. So, we also happen to use in one of our personal builds. John, the CEO, has the EVGA SuperNOVA 1500 watt. Like the big crazy one with the, it's ridiculous. But he uses that and loves this thing. So we're going to start offering the EVGA 850G2 as one of our standard power supplies for our build. And this is actually going into a customer's build. So we're just going to go ahead and cut this open and look at the innards. Now we're going to look at some of the accessories and cables that come with this power supply. We have a protective bag for the power supply itself. It's Velcro. We have another bag here, and this is for the cabling, for storing all of them. Pops out, gets to a pretty big size. Then we have the manual for the 850G2 and the 750G2. Those are the power supplies in this series. 4 screws, black, for mounting the power supply to a case. We have Velcro straps. These are really handy if you build and rebuild computers often or are constantly adding and tweaking your rig. You don't have to cut cable ties every time you want to do something. It's really convenient to have that. And then a jumper if you want to use the power supply just for powering graphics cards alone, or just for powering like graphics cards and hard drives, something like that. Basically, you don't have to use the CPU power if you use this jumper. So, onto the actual cables. You have a 16 gauge power cable. This is the US variant. It's really robust, not going to have to worry about that. This is the motherboard 20 plus 4 pin connector. And you'll notice on this one especially that all of the wires are black. And the wrapping is pretty tight. You can't really see into it. So this is just going to look fantastic inside of the case. I'm really excited to use this power supply and these connectors because it's just going to look so good. It's just going to look so good. So then we have 2 4 plus 4 pin CPU power connectors. If you're doing a lot of overclocking, you need more power to the CPU generally. So these will definitely help with that. This is the Pci Express. These are 2 cables, both featuring one 6 plus 2 pin Pci Express. Then these are 2 more cables. Both of these feature one 6 pin and then one 6 plus 2 pin. So both of those are the same. We have Molex. There are 4 Molex on this one. And there is a Molex to floppy adapter, and that's if you're using, a floppy drive or certain USB card readers, some fan controllers, stuff like that. Those use floppy still. So we also have 4 SATA, 3 SATA, and 3 more SATA for a total of 10 SATA connectors. Now this, like I said, is a fully modular power supply. Everything can be connected or not connected depending on your preference and power needs. It features a 140 millimeter fan, which is going to be very, very nice for cooling. Also features an eco mode. The way the stickers are on the side, I made sure to pay attention to the detail on that one. So if you top mount or bottom with fan on the bottom mount, this is going to be on your side panel the right way. And if you're going to do fan up, so you'd force air out that way, kind of like a mini exhaust, you can still read your power chart there. And the power chart is pretty impressive. 849.6 watts on the 12 volt rail, which is just basically all of the theoretical power you can get out of this power supply could go straight into graphics cards and other 12 volt drawing accessories, fans, stuff like that. So you're not going to have any problem. You're not going to have any problem at all feeding power. There's 70.8 amps on the 12 volt rail. Just monstrous amounts of power coming out of it. EVGA just did a great job with the design on that one. So, like I said, this is our pro pick today because it is a fantastically built, well-backed, pretty, just beautiful power supply with equally stunning cabling that is going to just make the build that I'm about to do with this just really, really good looking. So that's why today the EVGA SuperNOVA 850G2 is our pro pick. So if you like our video, give us a like, subscribe, add it to your playlists, give us a comment about what kind of power your system draws. Do you still use like an OEM HP or Dell power supply? Do you have one of those knockoff, you know, crappy power supplies you bought for 10 bucks? Let me know what kind of stuff you're working with, and you know, maybe we can make you a system with this power supply in it. So, have a good one.